Good evening. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The late afternoon, depending where you're at. We have an awesome live stream set up right here. We're going to talk about some great things. And to my super chat, thank you so very much. Mueller is now investigating Trump's tweets. As if you thought that it couldn't get you couldn't get more insane. So let's go ahead and couldn't get more insane. Let's just go ahead right here. Where the heck am I? What am I even doing? Well, Jim Jordan, we can start with that. Jim Jordan just gave the GOP base the rallying cry it so desperately needs. So Jim Jordan is not going to be stopped. The guy is a championship wrestler. He's not going to be stopped. They're not going to go ahead and try to intimidate him. By the way, if you did not get a notification, let people know about this live stream going on right now. But so Jim Jordan just gave the GOP base the rallying cry it so desperately needs. Fox News representative Jim Jordan, Ohio, officially entered the race Thursday to become the next Speaker of the House of Representatives. Now we can sit back and watch political pundits argue in circles over whether he has a legitimate path to become Speaker if Republicans retain majority of the House after the November 6th midterm elections. The truth is no Republican in any race this year has a path to victory right now. The Republican Party, this is the opinion of the Republican Party has an enthusiasm problem. I don't believe that. And the current leadership is to blame. The Republican Party, I think the establishment Republican Party definitely has an enthusiasm problem. The Trump's base within the Republican Party is very enthusiastic. So if that's what the author means, I do agree. Voters were promised GOP majority that would advance small government spending cuts and free enterprise. Instead, Republican leadership forced through a $1.3 trillion spending spree. It's true. So with control of the House, Senate, and White House, there's no excuse for GOP leadership to constantly take two steps forward, one step back when it comes to keeping campaign promises. Speaker Ryan started the job of draining the swamp. It's time to let Representative Jim Jordan finish it. So I agree 100% with the author here in this Fox News article. So Jim Jordan right now is looking like a long shot, but he is the most, I would say, the most outspoken or powerful or passionate or energetic of all him and Devin Nunes and Mark Meadows. And Ron DeSantis is also a good one, but he's running for governor of Florida. So Jordan is running a pro-liberty platform that tackles 5 big issues. Jordan is well liked by colleagues because he's principled, he's consistent, makes hard votes when it comes to cutting spending, shrinking government, returning Congress to regular order. I mean, the main thing is it's not about, for me, it's not so much about the conservative policies. It's about tackling and dismantling the nonsense regarding Trump, Russia, the FISA application, Clinton emails, all of these things. So I mean, that's the big story. So Jim Jordan just gave the GOP base the rallying cry it deserves, it desperately needs. But let's just get to Mueller's tweets, or Mueller investigating Trump's tweets. This is interesting. This is hilarious. Robert Mueller is investigating Donald Trump's Twitter. Here are 22 tweets about James Comey and Jeff Sessions. Yeah, so what? James Comey lied under oath, utilized the Steele dossier that was complete fake news to spy on Americans. The real Flint Town, thank you. Thank you, the real Flint Town, thank you. Thank you so much, the real Flint Town. Special counsel Robert Mueller's team has been rifling through President Trump's copious array of tweets, the New York Times report. I mean, what is, they have nothing? They have nothing left. They have nothing left. They're now going after his tweets, so they have nothing left. Where is, they've tortured Manafort enough, so they really can't do anything regarding Manafort. They've tortured Manafort enough. There's really nothing there. Okay. And you have a situation now where they're going after his tweets, and they're now investigating any attempt to discredit, quote unquote, the Mueller probe, a probe that is started on something that's completely been not only discredited, but debunked. The Steele dossier is a fake news, garbage, gossip, hearsay document. It should never have been utilized, not only for a FISA warrant, it should never, ever, ever have been utilized as a source of any, or as evidence to start an FBI probe. The Mueller probe, by the way, was started from James Comey's queasy memos. And that in and of itself is a problem also. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't get the notification, please go ahead and just copy the YouTube link above. Try to share this on Twitter or Facebook if you'd like, or Instagram, wherever you're at. The special counsel is not likely to point to individual tweets as standalone evidence of obstruction. Obstruction of what? This is what I don't understand. Obstruction of what? They have propped up the process. So basically they're saying, because we're doing this, it is justified. The fact that we are doing it makes it justified because we're the government. So if the government is engaging in a process and the ball is rolling, don't stop the ball from rolling, even though you had the most corrupt officials who formed this avalanche of nonsense. We can't stop the avalanche. It's just government. And then they talk about the rule of law. The rule of law. Oh my God, the rule of law. We're slowly moving up, ladies and gentlemen. Usually at this time we have 500 or 600 or 700 people, but it's 8 minutes in with 210 people. Let everybody know this is happening. Let's get this to at least 500-600 people like we usually do. But the special counsel, so they're trying to say that his tweets are obstruction. That Mueller should be mocked and ultimately fired very soon. So whether or not he's mocked is irrelevant to me. What's relevant so much is that what's really relevant is that he should be fired. There should be not only should he be discredited as a probe, the probe is a probe into nonsense. There was no collusion with Russia, and if collusion is a crime, lock up Clinton tomorrow. She paid for the Steele dossier, which was complete nonsense. They're using something that Clinton paid for, and then they're saying, well, because the FBI, all these FBI officials who are now discredited because they went ahead and utilized a dossier they shouldn't have, well, then it's all hunky-dory, and we should just continue the probe. And any attempt to obstruct or end a probe that should never have existed is obstruction. Mueller is reportedly focusing on tweets about fire director James Comey. Really? An attorney general? He should focus on the tweet where he says that hostile foreign powers very likely hacked her emails. And we also know now from Louis Gohmert that that not only did hostile foreign powers hack her emails, a foreign power, not Russia, did hack her emails. All of them except 4, apparently, which is just insane when you think about it. That nobody really cares. If this was Trump, everybody would be just latching on to that. But like I always say, Hillary eventually will be indicted. She's committed crimes, and it wasn't unintentional. It was very intentional. So Mueller, okay, so Trump notoriously fired Comey in May 2017, supposedly over Comey's handling of the investigation of the Clinton emails. What? Though Trump later told NBC it was because of this Russia thing. He never said it was because of this Russia thing. He never, in that context, he never said, "Oh, I fired him because of Russia." So what? If it's a fake news document and there's no evidence of anything, and the FBI, NSA, and CIA are highly confident, nobody has any evidence to make any allegation or claim. Trump was also infuriated that Sessions recused himself from the probe. Tweets about Comey, FBI Director Comey was the best thing. Firing FBI Director Comey was the best thing that ever happened to Hillary Clinton. Sorry. I'm reading it wrong. I was trying to. Okay, so Mark Johnson, Jim Jordan will knock corruption out of the park. Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree with you on that. Absolutely. I absolutely agree with you. Mark Johnson, absolutely. Jim Jordan does not mess around. He does not mess around. And he does not mess around at all, Mark Johnson. Jim Jordan, Jim Jordan as Speaker of the House is a great thing. A very great thing. FBI Director James Comey was the best thing that ever happened to Hillary Clinton, and that he gave her a free pass for many bad deeds. The phony. Yes, true. What's wrong with that? That's beautiful. Trump-Russia story was an excuse used by Democrats as justification for losing the election. Perhaps Trump just ran a great campaign. True. James Comey better hope there are no tapes of our conversation before he starts leaking to the press. Then Comey says, oh my goodness, here are my memos. Rosenstein, please go ahead and maybe there maybe there are tapes, and Comey is just getting it up to Comey, because there are tapes that show that there was nothing going on that was wrong, and no wrongdoing was taking place. And now the Inspector General, the Department of Justice is investigating Comey leaking classified information. 4 of the 7 memos he leaked were classified. So 4 of the 7 memos he leaked were classified. We're almost at 300 people, ladies and gentlemen. Let's keep sharing this link. James Comey better hope there are no. I'm just going to retweet all of Trump Russia was an excuse used by Democrats as justification for losing the election. Perhaps Trump just ran a great campaign. See, that's like, people are like, oh my God, he's crazy. James Comey better hope that there are no tapes of our conversation before he starts leaking to the press. Wow, FBI confirms report that James Comey drafted letter exonerating crooked Hillary Clinton before investigation was complete. Wow. It's not obstruction of justice to fire somebody who never had evidence of a crime to begin with. There was no evidence of any crime. Nobody is said to have committed a crime. Clinton actually committed a crime. So there you go. Wow, FBI confirms that James Comey. Okay, so people are not interviewed, including Clinton herself. Comey stated under oath that he did this. Obviously a fix. Where is the Justice Department? So he's basically asking this he's calling it out. It has to be some kind of game or some kind of wink, wink, nudge, nudge regarding Sessions. We are almost approaching 300 people, ladies and gentlemen. Mark Johnson. Thank you so much, Mark Johnson. Thank you. So, I mean, tell me what's wrong. I mean, I haven't read anything that's wrong here. As it turned out, James Comey lied and leaked and totally protected Hillary Clinton. He was the best thing that ever happened to her. Okay, what? Again, I don't see anything that's wrong here. This is fantastic. James Comey's a proven leaker and liar, yes. Virtually everyone in Washington thought he should be fired, yes, for the terrible job he did. Until he was, in fact, fired. He leaked classified information, yes, for which he should be prosecuted, yes. He lied to Congress under oath. He is weak and untruthful. So what's wrong with this? That statement, everything he said is 100% accurate. Untruthful slime ball. So, untruthful slime ball. Comey is an untruthful slime ball who, as time has proven, a terrible director of the FBI. His handling of the crooked Hillary Clinton case and the events surrounding it will go down as one of the worst botched jobs of history. This is exactly what I've said. This guy writes like me. It was a great honor to fire James Comey. I love this. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just enjoying myself, along with almost 400 now of my good friends. I'm sorry. I have to just do this. This is fantastic. Untruthful slime ball. Okay, no, I just read that. I'm retweeting everything, by the way, I'm reading. Unbelievably, so what's Mueller going to do? This is really a mean tweet. This is from the statute U.S. Code 76570 for mean tweets. Unbelievably, James Comey stated that polls where crooked Hillary was leading were a factor in handling stupidly of the Clinton email probe. In other words, he was making decisions based on the fact he thought she was going to win, and he wanted the job. Slimeball. Wow. If the Office of Professional Responsibility has to descend upon that guy. We're waiting, FBI. Just take your time. The country is waiting. You know that song, Where Have You Gone, Joe DiMaggio? It's like, where have you gone? Anyone with any you-know-what in government, can you just do what's right and let everyone know that these people either, at least if you're not going to say they committed crimes, at least they broke protocol. That will be what Huber and what Sessions eventually needs. If it's not Sessions, it's somebody else. The big question in Comey's badly reviewed book aren't answered, like how come he gave up classified information? Jail. Why did he lie to Congress? He did. Jail. About exonerating Clinton before the interview. Why did the DNC refuse to give the server to the FBI? Yes. Why didn't they take it? Yes. Why the phony memos, McCabe 700,000 and more? Absolutely. Yes, yes, and yes. So how is this? What's wrong here? I don't know of anything that's wrong. I haven't seen anything that was wrong. So I haven't seen anything that's bad. What did he say that's not accurate? This is hilarious. This is so awesome. This is so awesome. Oh, man. Okay. This is so awesome. James Comey illegally leaked classified documents to the press in order to generate a special counsel. Therefore, the special counsel was established based on an illegal act. Really, does everyone know what that means? Yes, that's awesome. This is basically a recap of my channel. If I took notes, this is basically what the notes would be. So funny, the Democrats have sued the Republicans for winning. No, they did. They actually sued the Republicans. I'm enjoying myself here. They actually sued. Thank you, Marlene. Thank you, everybody. So they sued the Republicans. Basically, like you're playing chess with somebody and you're going to sue them afterwards. You beat me? You know my attorney? You've met my attorney before. No, you beat me. No. The Russians helped you with chess. We know that they're good with chess. No. You'll get served very soon. So funny, the Democrats have sued the Republicans for winning. Yeah. They don't understand they're wallowing in the misery of their disgusting corruption. They're like a bunch of wallowing animals. Just wallow. Obviously, just a metaphor or a simile. Just a metaphor. No, like is an analogy, simile. So funny, the Democrats have sued the Republicans for winning. Now the R's are counter and force them to turn over a treasure trove of material, including servers and emails. This is so great. Oh my God, thank you. Thank you, Mueller, for this amazing gift. Now I can just laugh. Metaphor. Okay. Now I can just laugh at his tweets. This is great. GOP lawmakers asking Sessions to investigate Comey and Hillary Clinton. Good luck with that request. Oh my God, that's so funny. That's so funny. How can you not like Trump? You just have to read his tweets and just realize that Bernie was cheated and Hillary is a walking criminal. All of these things. Is everybody believing what is going on? James Comey can't define what a leak is. He illegally leaked classified information, but doesn't understand what he did or how serious it is. He lied all over the place to cover it up. He's either very sick or very dumb. Remember, he's probably both. Remember the sailor, yeah, and Christian Saucier. He just. So this is actually like, Mueller's pretty stupid also, because if you are reading Trump's tweets, that basically, like Trump is. What Trump has done with his tweets is document all of this real time. He's documenting all of this real time. So the Democrats made up a phony crime, collusion with the Russians, pay a fortune to make the crime sound really illegal, leak Comey's classified information so that a special counsel will be appointed, and then collude to make this pile of garbage take on life and fake news. That is actually, ladies and gentlemen, that is actually the most perfect tweet. This is the most amazing description of what's going on. They think if they can duplicate the viewpoint that we all have regarding Clinton, they think if they can just say that, yeah, Trump is this, Trump is a criminal, he's a racist, he's a criminal. No, the racist criminal is Hillary. So the racist criminal is Hillary, not Trump. Trump did not call black youth super predators. That's Hillary. Trump did not say Mahatma Gandhi was a gas station attendant. That's Hillary Clinton. Trump did not use a server in his basement that a foreign power hacked into. Wow, what a tough sentence for Manafort, who has represented Ronald Reagan, Bob Dylan, and the other top political people in campaigns. Didn't know Manafort was the head of the mob. Exactly. What about Comey and Crooked Hillary and all the others? Very unfair. Of course it is. Well, Sessions is just whatever is holding back Sessions. There has to be something profound holding back Sessions. So I in every one of my segments, on my last segment, there's a Clinton Foundation ongoing probe, and there's a DOJ probe ongoing. But it's happening under the radar. So we apparently don't really know what's taking place, but there are these investigations taking place right now. So, there are investigations taking place right now. Why didn't AG Sessions replace acting FBI Andrew McCabe, who a friend who was in charge of the Clinton investigation, but got big dollars, $700,000 for his wife's political run from Hillary and her representatives draining the swamp? So, Mr. President, I can't. The wheels of justice are moving. They're moving ever so slowly, Mr. President. I can't do anything. I need the Congress. I need the Congress, Mr. President. Yes. Oh, well, don't worry. The Office of Professional Responsibility is going after Strzok Pugh and all of them. Well, I can't indict her yet. Let's make sure we get the blue wave in the toilet bowl. And yes, I know. Well, what can I tell you? I saw the Strzok page tapes, video. Very nice. Yes, I'll send them to you. They're in VHS. Brennan? We're going to make him testify. I know. Brennan and Clapper. Anyway, I got to go. I'm tired. I'm all poo-pooed out. Got nothing to say today. Slow day. Okay, bye. Poo-poo out. So let's see here. Oh, so this is actually really good. So hold on. So Representative Trey Gowdy, I don't think so. I think what the president is doing is expressing frustration that Attorney General Sessions should have shared these reasons for recusal before he took the job, not afterwards. Unbelievable. I mean, it's just what they did. At the end of the day, it's only going to boost the resolve of people like Jordan and Meadows and all of them. So you've created a fake news narrative, complete and utter fake news narrative. And what they've done is pretend that the collusion is taking place. The collusion, ladies and gentlemen, never took place. The collusion was Clinton and the Russians with the dossier. The Russia witch hunt hoax continues, all because Jeff Sessions didn't tell me he was going to recuse himself. I would have quickly picked someone else. So much time and money wasted, so many lives ruined, and Sessions knew better than most that there was no collusion. This has to be... Let's just go ahead really quickly and find... So this article is a great Quartz article. It's right here. Let's see. I'm going to share this with everybody. That's a great article, but let's go ahead and... Oh, I missed the super chat. Omar Pena. They gave birth to this, yeah. Omar Pena, thank you. Thank you, Omar Pena. Thank you. Thank you, Omar. Thank you. Yeah, they did. All of this is like... All of this is... All of this is basically... it's interesting how people would take... They don't realize that this has all started by a Steele dossier. a Steele dossier that you couldn't use to fire somebody even in a corporate setting. You couldn't even if you worked in a corporation, let's say, okay, and you said, you know what, I don't like Judy, or I don't like Mary, or I don't like Barbara, and she's, you know what, I've compiled this dossier of things I don't like about her. In fact, all of these salacious, disgusting, all of these things. Here's the dossier, boss. I want you to fire the person I don't like. If that person is fired based on gossip and hearsay, and it's a corporation, let's say they've been there for a while, they can sue the corporation. And in court, you can then they could then just go and look and say, look, you know what? Went ahead and we sued this. Well, why did you sue this former employee? We sued this former employee because he sued this former employee because of a dossier that somebody compiled and paid for that it was completely unverified. That wouldn't even work. You could not sue somebody based on that. I mean, you could not fire someone based on that. It's complete nonsense. But now you have like White House, Washington Post, so just got off the phone with a former Trump Organization employee who echoed Katie Tur's reporting on Weisselberg's subpoena. Allen knows everything and anything about all the financials. He knows every dollar that goes in and every dollar that leaves. He knows where all the bodies are buried. Well, regarding what? MSNBC. So, I mean, they're trying to go after Trump for what? Cohen reimbursements. Allen Weisselberg, so this is the guy who was subpoenaed. Trump Organization finance chief called to testify before federal grand jury. Regarding what? What is so horrible that took place in the Michael Cohen probe, which has nothing to do with Trump Russia? So what exactly are they going after now? Are they talking about business dealings? Are they talking about Russian business dealings or collusion? What are they even after? Trump Organization CFO mentioned in Michael Cohen tape called by grand jury to testify. A grand jury about what? For what? What's the crime? Has anyone been accused of a crime? A federal grand jury investigating President Trump's former personal lawyer has subpoenaed the chief. So we have no idea what they're investigating, but okay, to testify. The Wall Street Journal said that Weisselberg is considered a witness in the ongoing probe of Trump's ex-attorney Michael Cohen. So this is all about Cohen. All right, and Trump's going to go ahead and pardon him eventually. So this is all for naught. If you're the Democrats, you will lose once again, as always. As always, you'll just lose, So Weisselberg was mentioned by Cohen in a conversation that Cohen secretly recorded. Okay. Discussing buying the rights of a story of a Playboy model, Karen McDougal, who claims she had an affair with the president. Yeah. A federal grand jury investigating President Donald Trump's former personal lawyer, Michael Cohen, for possible crimes has what crimes? So it's not Trump Russia. It's just crimes that he committed. So anyone who's ever associated with Trump, they're saying, oh, well, you know what? They committed crimes. It was an illegal raid, number one. They had zero reason to raid the office. It was all about Stormy Daniels. So what they'll have you believe is that, oh my God, this all was by the book. So at first it was about Stormy Daniels. Then they raided the office. Then it became about Karen McDougal. Now it's about Trump's businesses? No, it's about Michael Cohen, who perhaps was working with Trump regarding his businesses. Why is this guy, oh, he's in the tape. Oh, okay, so now he's in a tape. Okay. The newspaper said it's not clear if Weisselberg has already testified to the grand jury. Weisselberg said he was mentioned by Cohen in a conversation that Cohen secretly recorded, which is also unethical for a lawyer to do, with Trump in September 2016 that discussed buying the rights to the story of Playboy model Karen McDougal, who claimed she had an affair with the president. The recording of that conversation was aired earlier this week by CNN. Cohen is heard on a tape telling Trump that he needed to set up a company to make the payment, adding, "I've spoken to Alan Weisselberg about how to set up the whole thing." Okay. So it is probably just illegal to set up a company simply to pay off somebody. Okay. But then Cohen has to testify that it's all Trump. Then Cohen will never get pardoned. Then he'll just serve time in jail. Or I'm sorry, is he going to be given immunity? So he's given immunity by Mueller, and then Cohen flips and sings on Mueller, on Trump, and then what? Lynn McCarthy for violating Twitter's terms of service and cyberbullying Comey. Impeach. Exactly. Impeach. Exactly. Lenny McCarthy. Yeah. I agree. The payment to McDougal was never made. So then what's the problem? Last year, according to the Journal, Weisselberg arranged for the Trump organization to pay Cohen a monthly retainer of $35,000. Nice. After Cohen had paid Stormy Daniels $130,000. Okay, so that takes in. So that one big issue was like, oh, he wasn't paid for them because he took out a loan, but then he was paid. But then Stormy said she didn't have sex with him. But then Stormy took the money. But then Stormy wants to get back the money. It's all stupid. Meanwhile, Hillary has, I don't know, top secret intel on a basement server. And they're like, it's not a problem. It was covered up fair and square. It's not a big deal. Exactly. Who cares? Nobody cares. This is so lame. So they're like, oh, they know where all the bodies are buried. What body? No bodies. The thing is, they're so suspicious of Trump. They hate him so much. They're so suspicious. They're so suspicious that they're just going to go ahead and make things up. BuzzFeed is suing the DNC. That's important. Trump, well, I guess Trump can't tweet about that. It's unbelievable how the DNC doesn't want to release information because it could be susceptible to even more hacking from the Russians. Wow, these are like the most awesomest cyber people, dude, thingies. And at the end of the day, nobody realizes what's Like the entire media is it's just it's unbelievable. No, and where are the Russian hackers, by the way? Oh, well, there's Manafort. He's not a Russian hacker. Well, there's Papadopoulos. He's not a Russian hacker. Well, there's Rick Gates. He's not a Russian hacker. Well, there's Michael Flynn, who should be exonerated. He's 100% like should never have been. It's all framed in Peter Strzok flame. So, I mean, all of this stuff is like, it's just unbelievable. It's just absolutely unbelievable. Meanwhile, they're expecting like, oh my God, any moment now, any moment now. Any moment, Trump's going to be exposed. Any moment. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's happening. It's happening right now. It's like this climax that they want. Any moment. Any moment. Any moment. It's going to take place. Just wait. Just wait. Just wait. Keep doing what you're doing. Just wait. Michael Cohen, all of these people. We have it. We have it. It's almost there. Oh my goodness. It's just it never ends. And oh my God. Russian hackers new target. Claire McCaskill. Because she's gonna lose. Oh wow. So she's gonna lose her Senate seat. Because Missouri, of all places, guess what? Likes Trump. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow. So funny. Yeah. Don't mind me while I just ramble on aimlessly. Mark Stakowski, I'm scared that they will delay Hillary's case till they find a way to pardon her. Well, I actually, okay, so we still have not seen a president or a spouse ever get busted. Well, you're right. Although Nixon got taken down, in terms, sorry, Max Stakowski, Max, thank you so very much, Max. Thank you. Mark Johnson, Rico Act Hillary back. Mark Johnson, thank you, Mark. So Max Stakowski, here's how I see it playing out. She's a walking criminal. Everyone knows it, even Democrats. Sessions knows it. There's so much about Sessions and Giuliani. Well, Sessions on CNN basically saying, this is during the election, basically saying that, yeah, she is just, it's obvious she's a walking criminal. But Max, I think what takes place is that she gets charged eventually with pick a crime, any crime. I wrote a book about why she deserved all the Espionage Act charges. Pick a crime, any crime. But her top secret emails, by the way, has already been read by a former Trump advisor and people within the U.S. government. So pretty sure numerous people within the U.S. government, but very positive former Trump advisor. And it lays out the case exactly what Clinton did in terms of national security. She met with Chinese and Russian officials while she was using an AT&T BlackBerry.net account, but while she was using an email account. Clinton email. Sorry. While she was using an AT&T BlackBerry.net account. So, but Max Stakowski, I think she'll be charged. I don't think she'll ever see a day in jail, but I do think she'll be charged, and then it'll be pandemonium. It'll be pandemonium. And when it does, I'll be here. Little old HA. Like a little fly, like a little mosquito buzzing in the ether. Clinton will get indicted eventually. So let's just go ahead and so let's see. Trump. This may be the biggest shoe to drop. Another shoe dropped? Where? Someone's dropping shoes? Is this going to lead us to Russian hackers? No. It's just another shoe dropping. It's a metaphor. Or simile. No, or analogy. This may be the biggest shoe to drop. Figure of speech. It's the biggest shoe to drop. Longtime Trump Organization CFO Alan Weisselberg has been subpoenaed. The Wall Street Journal, oh my God, he's going to. Oh, he knows everything. It's all going down. They're going to find out what happened with Russian hackers now. Oh, no, sorry. This is about sex with a Playboy model? I don't even know anymore. Hey, Trump tweeted this out. Alan Dershowitz, a brilliant lawyer. A brilliant lawyer who, although a liberal Democrat who probably didn't vote for me, has discussed the witch hunt with great clarity in a very positive way. He has written a new and very important book called The Case Against Impeaching Trump, which I encourage all people with Trump derangement syndrome to read. That's so awesome. Yeah. I mean, so now this is interesting. So they're again placing all their eggs in one basket. They're saying, "Oh my goodness, all the shoe is dropping, da 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 da, all these dumb things. The shoe is dropping. They're gonna get Trump. It's all gonna happen. It's all gonna take place. It's any day now." And this is Julian Assange's mother, Mrs. Christine Assange. "I know nothing about Q or its identity. I am simply rebutting false claims on my timeline to just, quote, trust the plan because Julian is safe. He is not safe. His life is in jeopardy." So, ladies and gentlemen, please, if you believe in Q, fine. But I don't know who is telling Assange's mother of all people, oh, just trust the plan. It's like, why? Because the letter B or the letter D said something. He is not safe. His life is in jeopardy. These false claims undermine. And she's responding to, I mean, this is fine. You know, Q Army is very much on your side, son's side. We do not follow blindly the plan. We are investigative journalists trying to expose the criminal cabal deep state. We are very much on the side of Julian. That's great. But at the same time, there are people saying, trust the plan. I don't know what even a plan is. Maybe the plan was written by Hillary. If someone says maybe the plan was purchased along with the Steele dossier. I don't know. Lennon McCarthy, Q is Putin, Putin. Frank, absolutely not. No, absolutely not. Anthony Andrea, are they going to impeach Maxine Waters for tweets? I know. Well, that's where, I mean, where do we go now from? Twitter has way too much power. I can't wait till Twitter becomes MySpace. I never had MySpace, but, you know, I don't really see I think social media is not good for humanity. I don't know. I mean, it's good to find people that you haven't, you know, friends, people that you want to meet up with that you haven't seen in years and years and years and years, decades sometimes. The Fizz, unpaid parking tickets investigation coming. The Fizz, I know. They're going to be like, Trump should have paid this parking ticket. Impeach! Michael Cohen recorded phone call with CNN's Cuomo about Stormy Daniels' payment. What does that even mean? I bet Cuomo was like, oh my God, really? That should be fun. So, Mrs. Christine Assange, the most effective way for Trump supporters to help Trump fight off corruption, corrupt intelligence agencies and deep state, or to help Julian do the same, is not trust the plan from some anonymous, possibly intel source, but to support Trump to stand up to them and free Julian. Absolutely, I agree. So it's this is not a diss towards Q people. It's just, and this is a beautiful, beautiful, article about a beautiful woman, beautiful lady, Mrs. Christine Assange. Opinion: attempted censorship of Christine Assange reveals how powerful her voice is. Well, I mean, Twitter is going to do everything possible to amplify the voice of people. Like my tweets, I've been like shadow banned or whatever. Like, I'm stuck at the same level of 28,000 something on Twitter forever. It's never leaving. Just like I'm going to be stuck if I keep doing live streams, which I love, but at 116,000 subs forever, which is awesome. You guys and gals are amazing. But yeah, the media hacks, exactly. Could you imagine if like all the phone calls of CNN producers were taped? They'd be like, okay, we're going to go for it with the Trump toilet story. Yeah, him taking a dump. Yes, okay. It was an illegal dump taking. Yeah. Okay, just run it. We'll run it live. Oh my God. This is crazy. There's some crazy stuff on Twitter. So 11 signs of gaslighting. So a very wonderful person on Twitter sent me this. What are some 11 signs if you vote Democrat? Number one, it's true. They tell blatant lies. They never, they deny they ever said something, even though you have proof. They use what is near and dear to you as ammunition. Ooh, that we've all experienced that. They wear you down over time. Their actions do not match their words. They throw in positive reinforcement to confuse you. They know confusion weakens people. Yeah. They project. Oh, yeah. They try to align people against you. Ugh. They tell you or others you are crazy. Yep, that's. But one the best the most obvious way though, the gaslighting thing and all of that, that is at the end of the day you allowing that. At the end of the day, it's you allowing that. So it sounds easier, you know. At the end of the day, anyone gaslighting you, anyone trying to control you, relies on you allowing them to control you. Now that is a statement that needs qualification too. It's easier to just it's easier to say, oh well, you know, obviously there are emotions involved. It could be somebody you love. It could be, you know, your boyfriend, girlfriend. Um, but ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead. Oh my god. Okay, so what's going on? They're going to go after parking tickets now. We know that. Paul Sperry. Oh wow, I hated President Clinton getting in my grill before he kicked me out of White House over my questions concerning his involvement in the Chinagate espionage scandal during the 1996 campaign. Wow. Wow. Why Rosenstein is being charged with high crimes and misdemeanors. This is Sarah Carter. Congressional officials say Rosenstein DOJ withheld and concealed documents and information. Lawmakers went ahead with Rosenstein articles of impeachment. Wow. Congressmen say they have been stonewalled by DOJ repeatedly. Rosenstein failed to produce documents requested by the judiciary. DOJ has failed to produce documents pertaining to FISA applications, failed to produce documents or communication referring or relating to the FISA secret court. All documents and communications referring or relating to defensive briefings by DOJ. All documents. So he withheld everything. The guy withheld everything. Just withheld everything. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. And Paul Ryan's like, nah, I don't think we should really go ahead with it. Oh, and then like CNN, there's one CNN reporter who was yelling out stuff about Mark Johnson. Is it relevant the word rat and Democrats PS Jordo rocks? Is it relevant yet? Well, um, you know, Kevin's Corner uses the phrase demo rats. Kevin from Kevin's Corner is awesome. And I know Shalak Collins just had a great podcast with him. But yeah, they're also called demo rats. But ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead before we wrap this up. All right, so they have nothing on Trump today or any day really. So before Russia is already trying to hack the 2018 midterm elections. That's so funny. You know, at one point, it's called actually losing. There's another way of saying Russia hacked. It's called you lost the election. That is one. That's another way of looking at things, just to let everybody know. They've actually changed words in their quest to like destroy all language. Shala! Trump needs to switch it up to support for the legalization of cannabis. Yes, absolutely. Fire sessions. Absolutely. I agree with you on that. And I think that cannabis and marijuana should be absolutely legal throughout the country, although I do not partake myself. But I do think it should be legal. And I've written about that as well. Shala Collins, you are awesome, beautiful inside and outside. Thank you so much, Shala. Everyone's subscribed to Shala Collins' channel. She's awesome. She's really wonderful. Thank you again, Shala. Trump needs to switch it up to support for legal. Absolutely. Absolutely. Could you imagine like no Democrat? You have Bill Clinton who like didn't inhale. Remember that? I didn't inhale. I inhaled other things. I didn't inhale that. Get your mind out of the gutter. Ladies and gentlemen, Space Force. Yes. Is that the Space Force on So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap this up. I will be back definitely. Hillary's bathroom email server. She never used the fan. Oh my God. I would say Hillary. Wow. Hillary's bathroom. I'm going to have everyone read that. I can hear. Oh my God. Hillary's bathroom email server. Yes, I only have the best people watching this channel. I appreciate that, Hillary's bathroom email server. You have been through hell, a hell that we cannot even describe. I can imagine. It's probably like it would make Gitmo look like the Holiday Inn, which you experienced. But thank you, Hillary's bathroom email server. Thank you so much, and never shy away from giving the play-by-play on the super chat. Thank you so very, very much. She never used the fan. Bill would at least whistle and light a match. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you, bathroom email server. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna head out right now. I'll be back in a couple of hours to rock another live stream. And what can I tell you? We went to 500 plus and nobody got notifications. It's a slow day. And my goodness, we still rocked close to 600, I think. And that was it's just, you know, thank you, everybody. Hit subscribe right now. You are all absolutely wonderful. Thank you to the super chat. God bless. Thanks so much.